Hello, you wonderful ladies wanting to read the Mary Kay Ash book. I found myself wanting to listen to it while I was running my errands, and I could not find a full recording. So I wanted to do this for those of us that need to listen to this book on the go. I also want to apologize in advance. I did make some mistakes, said some words incorrectly, and stumbled through and corrected myself, but I am on such a time crunch. I apologize. I don't have the time to go back through and make this a perfect recording, but I do want to thank you for understanding, and I appreciate your patience as I try to read through this book to you guys. The preface here says, I started to write a book once before. Shortly after retiring from a 25-year career in direct sales, my retirement was less than a week old, and I already knew why so many obituaries included the phrase, he retired last year. In fact, I lived across the street from a mortuary, and I began to wonder if I should just call them up and tell them to come on over. Building my career and caring for my family had been everything to me. I never liked those things other people seem to enjoy for relaxation. For example, I never had time to learn how to play games like tennis, and I absolutely hated cocktail parties. To me, work and growth were the same, and without my work, I found that I had no reason to get out of bed each morning. Thus, after retirement, the only thing left for me to do was to think back over those active, productive years. During my career, I had faced and solved many problems that are unique to women in business. Much of the time, I was actually handicapped or held back by outdated ideas of what a woman should and should not do when working with men. Maybe I thought, just maybe, I could use my experiences to help other women over these same hurdles. That's when I decided to organize my thoughts by writing down all the lessons I had learned. When I began this exercise, I was filled with memories of opportunities denied me because I was a woman. I hoped that making my list would clear my heart of the bitterness. It did, but just as important was the realization that I had compiled a list of factors that define the dream company. In this abstract company, relationships would be based upon the golden rule, and women would be allowed to pursue unlimited opportunities. No one would be held back if she had skills and determination to succeed. I used the notes to begin what I intended as a management training book. But before long, I asked myself, why are you theorizing about a dream company? Why don't you just start one? Mary Kay Cosmetics was founded on Friday, September 13th, 1963. And through the ensuing decades, it has been my joy and honor to watch it grow. With the help of God and my wonderful family, friends, and associates, we have evolved from a little storefront company with 9 saleswomen to an international family of hundreds of thousands of beauty consultants, each controlling her own independent business. The solutions I listed so long ago have given thousands and thousands of women the opportunity to become so much more than they ever thought they could be. But I'm not stopping here. Nothing wilts faster than a laurel rested upon, and so we have always worked to maintain the very best products and to practice the most sophisticated management techniques available. It was with this in mind that we made the decision in 1968 to open ownership in Mary Kay Cosmetics, Inc., and to become listed on the public stock exchange. At the time, it was an important stepping stone for us, but as the years passed, circumstances changed. We came to believe that our corporate growth would be impeded if we continued along this route. In the spring of 1985, we decided that it would be in the best interest of our people and our customers if we got out of the stock market. So basing our decision on objective and independent expert opinion, we made fair value offers to buy back all outstanding public shares of Mary Kay Cosmetics and return to a family corporation. The advantages of such a move are many. Most important, we are not adversely affected as investors buy and sell in an ever-fluctuating stock market. One important thing has not changed since we came off the stock market. every consultant and director associated with us still maintains her own independent business. That's the way it's always been, but at our corporate headquarters, we can more closely monitor and ensure those basic principles upon which our company was built. As founder and chairman emeritus of Mary Kay Cosmetics, I receive quite a lot of publicity. Now, when I have something to say, people seem to listen. It's not that I'm saying anything different from what I've said all my life, but apparently when a person achieves some success, what he or she has to say becomes more important. So here I am, writing that book again. I've never been one to pass up an opportunity. Often as I can, you'll hear me talking about the many wonderful opportunities in this world for women. And while some of my philosophy is old-fashioned, employing the golden rule and living something we have come to call the go-give spirit, it's also a yes, you can philosophy, which I think is very much in tune with today's woman. Not only that, but it works. I want to share with you now my philosophies, my inner feelings, and my disappointments and my joys. You will probably notice that I don't give too many dates. Of course, I remember dates like my children's birthdays. I am a woman, and what woman isn't sentimental about those things? But if you had just a few dates and were even slightly good at arithmetic, you'd know my age. And I never tell my age. Why should I? I believe that a woman who will tell her age will tell anything. All I'll tell you is that I'm not as old as some people seem to think. I've heard the rumors. The best thing I ever heard on this subject is, if you really don't know your exact age, how old would you say that you were? I feel 24. This book is for anyone who feels young and who wishes to succeed. You see, God didn't have time to make a nobody. As a result, you can have or be anything you want. Every one of us is important and necessary in God's plan. If someone else will just believe in you, you'll be able to do great things. I know this because someone once believed in me. At a time when I may not have displayed much in the way of experience or skill, someone believed that I could succeed. And largely because of this confidence, I did.